Hi! Another video about face masks. Woohoo! So Bloch have released another set of face masks, 2 more sets of face masks, which I now have in the shop. So I thought I should review them for you as the last video was really successful. It's really hard, isn't it? Because you can't try the masks on. So if I can give you a review, then hopefully that will help you make an informed decision when picking your mask. It's really important, especially especially in the England, we're going to have to be wearing face masks in shops and on public transport and in more places as more things become open, like cinemas and theatres, etc. So the original face mask is this one. If you've seen my previous video, I did a review all about these. The material, I've written it all down this time so I can answer your questions. It's 52% cotton, 43% polyester zinc and 5% spandex, which is why it gives it that little bit of stretch, not loads, so that it clings to your face. The feedback I've had from these masks has been phenomenal. Most people have told me that it doesn't really fog up the glasses. If you've read lots of the information online, as long as you're breathing through your nose as much as possible, then you're not expelling as much air, which then makes your glasses not steam up as much. And I would say the majority of people who've worn glasses and have worn this mask have said how good it's been compared to other masks they've worn before. So the main feature about the Bloch mask that people love is, 1, they're double lined. 2, they're washable, machine washable, 2 at 40 degrees, which is really good, with mild soap. And they come with adjustable ear loops, even better, so we don't get those gapy holes. Just to remind you, this is what it looks like. Before you put a mask on, you should make sure you've washed your hands. Then pop the mask on, place it over your ears, hopefully you can hear me. Oh, and then you pull the little ear loops behind your ear to tighten them around your face. In this case, you don't have, see, I've got a hole there, so if I tighten this, nice and tight, and the air isn't escaping, okay? Fits on my face lovely, sits underneath. It's a nice colour, so it's not too in your face. If you want a more delicate colour, just going to take it off. Remember, when you're wearing this, if you wash your hands when you take it off and then put it into, I haven't got my little bag. Here we go. I have little Ziploc bags I carry around with me. And I can put my mask in my Ziploc bag and then wear it later on. As long as I've washed my hands before and after and I haven't touched the mask itself, and also I haven't let it get wet or dirty, then it's okay to do that. And then make sure you wash it as soon as you can afterwards. So the original mask, I'll get it out again for you. It comes in 6 different colours. So you have the pink one, which is what I'm wearing. You have white, black, cocoa, which is a lovely dark brown colour, sand, which is like a light tan colour for those of us that dance, like your tights. So it's like a face colour, skin colour. And then I think that's it. Navy, have I mentioned that one? So you've got black, white, pink, sand, cocoa and navy. And for those of you that weren't already aware, those colours were originally just in the adults, and for kids it was you had limited colours. You didn't have the sand or the cocoa. Now in the kids masks they do sand and cocoa. The kids masks are slightly smaller, so they would fit about there and there on this. Lots of people ask me what age the kids masks go to, and that's a really difficult question, a bit like dance leotards. It all depends on the shape of their face. I've got a really little face, I can fit a kid's mask on. It just sits on the bottom of my chin. If you saw the last video again, you'll notice that I showed you a picture and it kind of just sits there. So I could get away with it, but it's not the best if I was talking a lot. So if I was fitting point shoes or, you know, out and about sitting on a bus wanting to talk to friends, it might move a bit, so it probably isn't the best. My daughter wears a kid's mask. She is 12. She's got quite a small face too. It's a little bit rounder here. And it fits her. My son, however, who is 9, he's got a rounder face and it does fit him, although the fit isn't amazing. And again, it just depends. I know a girl who's 15 who's got a kid's one and it fits her as well. So it really depends on your face shape and especially the length here. So narrow and the length here. And unfortunately, normally you can't try it on. So unless you've got a friend or somebody, or you can do some measuring, I can try and measure some bits and pieces for you and then we can try that. Anyway, to the new masks. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm going to show you what we have. So new masks, they just came today, which is why I'm really excited, and I'm not doing it in the shop because I'm not in today, but I wanted to make sure you all knew about the new masks. So the new masks, there's 2 different sorts. I'm going to do the exciting ones first. So the exciting masks are the ones with the print on, and they come in lots of different prints. I originally thought, oh, I don't want one with a print on, but they're pretty cool. So they come in single packs. I believe you can get them in multi-packs too. I've only been buying them in single packs because especially with the colours, it's less likely that everybody's going to want the same kind of ones in the family, and you probably want separate ones each. So single packs. On the front it tells you all about all the different parts of the mask, which I'll talk about in a minute because I'm sure you just want to see them. Now my daughter already picked the one I would have picked, so, and I wanted to show you some other ones. So I've picked my second choice, which is the zebra print mask. It's a pink and a black. So these masks are a little bit different to the other Bloch masks. The lining of the mask is the same material as the old ones, slightly different. So we've got a little bit more cotton. In this case, the interior is 55% cotton rather than 52, and 45% polyzinc. It still has that stretch to it, but not quite as much in the first one, because I will tell you why. In this mask, you will see this bit's hard. So unlike the other mask, which has got the extra lycra in it to pull it snug to your face, we now have a nose pad. So when you are fitting this mask, you can adjust the nose pad to fit across the bridge of your nose, and it will cling to your face, and even better for reducing the steaming up of the glasses. Hurrah! But like I said before, the other masks do just as good a job, as far as I've been told from my customers. I don't wear glasses. So, also new with these masks is there's a bit at the back. What's that for, you might ask? I will tell you in a minute. We still have the toggles to make the ear loops nice and tight, and the outer lining is slightly different. It reminds me of a basketball top, if any of you have had the chance to wear one. So the outer of these masks is a 55% cotton and a 45% polyzinc. So apparently it's the same, although it isn't. It's quite different, and there's a hole in. These ones offer UV protection, of course. They're anti-dust. You've got very soft material. Again, the material using the elastic's really soft. It's not that harsh elastic, which some of the other masks have. You've got the adjustable ear loops, the moldable nose part, which I will show you in a minute. You've got the magical lanyard, which I'll show you how that works as well. We've got an antimicrobial lining. Both masks, so these ones and the original ones and the other ones I'm going to show you, have all been treated to reduce any bacterial buildup you might get because you've got moist air using the mask. And they are, again, machine washable. Yahoo! It's so frustrating to see so many people with the paper masks. I know it's lovely that they're in masks, but they're just going to throw them away. And it really is frustrating, and they're really gapey. So if you can, you know, spend out for a couple of masks that are washable, that helps the environment a lot. And it's really lovely. It makes me feel a lot happier about it. These can be washed on a with mild soap in the washing machine, and you can tumble dry them. Yay! On a low setting. So they're really good. They've really thought about this, and I'm really impressed. So this mask, firstly, we've got a big lanyard, so we need to put that round our neck. Yes, that means especially for the kids, because my kids took their masks out shopping the other day. We tried them out, and I kept worrying that we're going to lose them, and you know, I made them keep hold of them. But if they can wear them around their neck and you fold it in half, and again, you wash your hands, you make sure you use your cleanser before you put it on. It's really good because they're not going to lose them. We as adults, of course, are much more sensible, so we're not going to lose them. But this lanyard sits around your neck, so you've got it there to hold in place when you take it off. So make sure, again, you wash your hands before you put your mask on. This time, I'm going to speak with the mask on, so I hope you can hear me. Put the mask on over your face. Put the ear loops round. So although there's a lanyard, can you see? There is still an ear loop part to put over your ears. I will then pull the little toggles tight again behind the ears. I left my hair down, I should have put it up. And this one, see my little face. Cool, now it's been pulled nice and tight. This one fits really snug under my chin, because you can see where the seam is there, and it's nice and underneath. Oh, I look like a zebra. Then the nose pad, you pinch around your nose. Look at that. And now it's snug to my face, so we don't have any air escaping at all up to my eyes. Wearing it, this is the first time I've put it on, it feels pretty similar to the other mask. I would say this outer lining is thinner than the other masks. So it'd be interesting to see how I get on in conversations, especially when I'm working in the shop and I'm doing my fittings and I talk a lot. But look, it's cool. And it's really snug to my face, super snug. There is no holes. And I've got a little face and I've managed to pull it nice and tight so you can see how it fits. Isn't that cool? So that's, make sure you wash your hands when you take it off the ear loops. And again, like I said before, you can just hang it around your neck afterwards. So if you're going out and about, you won't lose it. And again, it's super good for kids in case you're worried about them losing them. Yeah, really cool. Any questions, put them in the comments below and I will answer them about those. So these masks, they come in so many different colours. My daughter has chosen this one, which is called the J-U-N-G Jungle, which they say are jungle flowers, but I say they're like little hibiscus. So that's pretty cool. That's what she chose. And this time she's chosen an adult one because, like I said to you before, the kids one fits her and it's great, but this one really covers her face. It looks quite big on her, bless her, but it does fit. My son and my mum have chosen the black and white one. Again, for him, this time I've gone for an adult one, just so we've got two different types. And then it was more so I could show you guys and have a look myself to see what fits better. Once you've done the nose thing, as you can see, it stays in the position, so you don't need to keep adjusting it. You probably will play with it a little bit, but you don't need to, because really you don't want to be touching the front of your mask too much once you've got it on. And the adult colours also come in, so I don't know if you can see this. We've got the DANP, so this one, black and white one, is called the BLWI for the black and white one. Then we have the DANP, which is like a dancer, a ballet dancer on a pink, which is quite nice. That comes in adults and kids. And then we have the Shard, which is pretty funky. Nice luminous colours. That comes in just adults. We also have in adult ones the Tide, the T-I-E-D, which is like a tie-dye colour that comes in adults and kids. Obviously, because of the nature of this pattern, sometimes you might have more pink, more blue, more green. It's as it is, but it's like a tie-dye pattern that's in adults and kids. Also for the adult ones, you can get one called the Poly, which is like a polygon shape, bright, like a rich pink colour. You have the ANGE, which is angels. Hopefully I'll put some pictures in so you can see this. You have the LOGN, which is a navy blue one with the Bloch logos on it. And I think that's it. Oh, there's the Abro, the ABRO, which is an abstract rose pattern too. And I shall try and pop that in for you so you can see that. Okay, this one is called the ZEBP, the ZEBP. So for the kids ones, which are really cool, again, you have got the DANP, the ballet one, which is really lovely. Kids ones have the lanyards as well and the nose grippers, so really cool. You've got the TIED. Remember, I said it depends on how the pattern of the fabric works. Sometimes it might be more pink, sometimes more blue, sometimes more green. It's pretty funky. It's been quite popular so far with pre-orders. Then you've got the koala, and I can't remember what the other little thing is in it. Anyway, so if you can see in there, that's really nice. The blue is such a lovely, vibrant blue, and it's the pinks are lovely. It's really nice. It looks a lot better since I've seen it like this than in the other pictures before. This one also looks a lot better than the pictures I was originally sent. It's the fairy. I don't know if you can see that. So there's yellow fairies, and if I can squidge it down enough, there's some blue fairies, like little imps, and I think there's some pink fairies in it as well. Oh, I can't see. Yes, there's some pink fairies. So there's yellow, blue, and pink fairies on it. So that's really cool. And it's like a lilac-y colour. It's really nice. Again, loads better than the pictures. It didn't look amazing in the original pictures, but since I've seen them in person, really pretty and really nice. So I really like those. Oh, I've left one. There's the unicorn. I'll have to find it. So there's the cat and the mouse as well. Again, fabulous, nice and bright. So it's a black mask. You've got the cat and the mouse with the lovely little pink ears on. It's very sweet. Again, much nicer than in the original pictures I was sent. Oh, I forgot to tell you what their codes are. I'll tell you in a minute. And then we have the doggy one, which is called the FREN. It's meant to be a French bulldog, I think. It's got the little doggies on it, which is pretty cool. And there is another one I've got called the unicorn, which I don't know where it is. Nightmare. So yes, there's another one called a unicorn, which I'll show you a picture of in the So never mind, there's a unicorn one as well. Also with the kids ones, I think there's only 2 I didn't get for the shop, or 3. 2. So there's the Abro, so the abstract rose one, like the adult one, which is the same. Hopefully I'll put a picture in for you. And there is the TED, the TEDD, which is like pink teddies. Just to remind you of the code, so the tie-dye one is TIED, bing, TIED, and then it's a child's one. Then we have got the Frenchy Bulldog, which is FREN is the code. You've got the cat and mouse, and the code is CATM. You've got the fairies, and that is FAIR, the code. You have the koalas, and what's the other animal? I can't remember. Say in the comments, what is it? And that one's KOAL, that's a child. And the DANP, like before, the unicorn is UNIC. Okay, so they're really cool. And then, so not only have they got the new pattern ones, but in the same style, so with the lanyard, with the adjustable ear loops, with the nose moldable pad that goes across there to make it really snug, we have the original colours of the first set of masks. So kind of like an upgraded version of those masks. They come in the same colour, so black, white, navy, pink, cocoa, sand. Okay, same material, they've got the same stretch in it as before, so super tight and super nice. They're not so in your face. If you don't really want to draw attention to your face and you don't want the patterns, then we've still got these ones, and I still have the original one, so now you've got 3 types of masks to choose from. Woohoo, how good is that? Yeah, brilliant. So price wise, the original masks are $5.70 for kids, $6.50, around those prices. They'll vary depending on where you want to purchase them from. Then you have the new, which is called the A001, either A for adult after that, or the A001C for child. Okay. Then the new version of the original one with the lanyard and the nose moldable part to get it close to your face. That's called the A004A for adult, or A004C for child. The adult ones come in at about £7.30, £7.50. The child ones £6.30, £6.50. You can also buy those in larger multi-packs. So please speak to your retailers and see if they do that for you. If they don't, they can probably order them in. So please do contact them and they'll sort it for you. Then we have the coloured one, so the patterned mask. That's the A005A for adult, and then you have to follow that by the code of the pattern you wanted. And they cost between £9.30 and £9.50. And for the kids ones, A005C, they cost between £8.40, £8.50, around that price. Yeah, cool. So nice. Bloch have sent us some different ones. They're really good. Again, I'm super impressed. I've worn my original mask lots and it's really nice, and lots of people have complimented me on it. I've been stopped and asked where I got them from, and lots of other people have, and they've been super popular. Especially I think it's the adjustable ear loops, and because they're soft. The new ones, I haven't released them yet, so this is quite exciting. We'll see how they get on with them. But the lanyards, super cool, yeah, especially for the children so they don't lose them. Or me, I'm terrible, I've always got lots going on and I couldn't mishold them. Still got to be careful of washing your hands, taking them off and on. Please get in contact if you want any. Go and see your local dance shops, they'll probably have them, and they have them online, often at Bloch. Yeah, cool. Get in contact. If you've got any questions, please ask them down below. I talk a lot and I don't always answer all your questions. Gosh, 20 minutes, I am sorry. Anyway, I hope you found this review helpful, and because I know it's important to get the right mask, and there's some of you out there, you know, and it's quite daunting, I suppose, going out and knowing there's a virus still about and people not necessarily paying much attention to it. So it's really important you get the right masks. Thank you for listening. Please share with your friends so they can see all about it, and I hope that this was super helpful, and I'll see you soon.